Hello everyone, Pallytime here. Welcome back to another episode of the daily quest that, isn't quite daily right now, but we're working on it. We are going to be playing Tychus today for a couple reasons. Number one, I actually found a build on Tychus that I enjoy playing, which I didn't think was possible. And the second reason is because his skin was redone, his Infested marine skin was redone, and it has some new features in it to go along with like the Halloween season. And I really like the skin, and I just kind of wanted to show it off a little bit. So in today's video, we will be playing Tychus.
It's about time.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the Cursed Hollow today. Is that the name of it? I don't even remember if that's the name of this map. We're on the Ravenlord map. We have to collect these tributes that are going to be spawning all over the place. And then once we have 3, we'll curse the enemy team. My Q ability is Overkill. Basically, it does frontal cone damage and a little bit extra to my main target. And I'm able to fire on the move. My W is Frag Grenade. We throw a grenade. It has a little bit of a knockback as well. Looks like we're going to be solo in the mid lane today. And my E ability is Run and Gun. It allows me to basically just do a very, very, very short range dash. My passive, I believe, just increases my attack speed while I'm firing the minigun. Nice, easy, to the point. We are going to be picking up armor-piercing rounds on our Q. This is going to allow our Q to deal more damage than our auto attacks to one target, and also kind of spray off into enemy targets as well. I think it's pretty cool. I think I've always picked that talent, and I don't see that changing with Tychus, how he's built today. I still think that's the best talent. Our team, Nova, Sonya, Malfurion, Zagara. The enemy team, Gazlo, Raynor, Tychus, Anubarak, Sergeant Hammer. They have an interesting team. This should prove to be a good game, I think. Looks like there's a little bit of a tussle up in the top lane, but nothing really happening. I'm by myself up here. Gazlo's bottom. Raynor's bottom. So I'm going to be going up against their Tychus whenever he figures out where the middle lane is. If their Tychus isn't coherent enough to find the middle lane, I feel like I will be at an advantage. There's really no threat that he's jungling. A Tychus cannot jungle by himself, so it's likely that he's AFK back in the spawn, which is unfortunate, but I'm still going to press my advantage. I don't give no fucks. So basically, when we get into tower range, we just go ahead, line up that Q, so it's hitting both the wall, and the tower. And then blow it up. Basically, that's the plan. We're going to blow things up. We're going to sit in this lane until curses start spawning, and then at that point, oh, here he is. You want to trade? You want to trade? Okay, he's better than me. He's better than me, I'll admit it. Let's see if I can hit him with a grenade. I can't even hit him with a grenade. He has, I believe, the 3rd skin tint, so he's played a fair amount of Tychus. We are going to be picking up Vampiric Assault. For that increased sustain. We do have one healer on our team, but if I'm able to heal myself, it will help him out a little bit. We will mess up his Q with our grenade, and he'll do the same to us. Alright, mirror match on a character I'm not good at. I should press our advantage because we do have a level on him, and I am able to heal off of my auto attacks right now, and he is not. Every time he goes in for that Q, I'm just going to interrupt him. He missed his grenade, so we should go in and try to get some harass, but he is going to back up behind the wall. Some interesting dynamics in a mirror match. I've already learned a lot about Tychus. The simple fact that you can interrupt his Q. Now we wait for his grenade. He's not doing it. He's not doing it. There's his grenade. Now we go in with our Q. Ha ha ha! Motherfucking Pallytime! Now, unfortunately, we're in a bad spot because I traded at a really bad time, and the tribute is spawning. Gonna be late to that tribute. It looks like someone on the enemy team, Sergeant Hammer and their Gazlo, were able to pick up the first mercenary for their team. It's gonna be the golems up in the top lane. I'm gonna be really late to that. I'm on my way. On my way. Sergeant Hammer in siege mode, but she's out of range of the tribute. Nova is going to fall to the enemy Tychus. We have Malfurion still bottom. Malfurion probably should have been up here. He is our only healer. Sonya re-engaging in on the enemy Tychus as Anubarak finds himself body blocked in front of me. Sir, you're dead. Sir, you are dead. You went to the wrong neighborhood. You're gonna die. Once I saw him in there, I knew I had to take advantage of that. Okay. We still have engagements going on. Sergeant Hammer looks like she's repositioned a little bit. So she can defend this pretty adequately now. Gazlo charging his laser on the other side. Nova just now showing up is going to miss that snipe, which is bad. Oh, that's not the range of Sergeant Hammer. I'm dumb. Oh, no. Oh, we are going to fall to the turrets of Gazlo. See, I thought this line here was the range of Sergeant Hammer, and for some reason I could see it. Because I can see it. But that was the tower range. I was confused. Alright, we now have numbers advantage here. Sergeant Hammer in a bad spot is not going to be able to cover this tribute, so once they clear out these guys, which it looks like they are not going to, they should be able to take this over. Jim Raynor now re-engaging in this fight. Jim Raynor easily could take down these two, especially with the repositioning of Sergeant Hammer here. I'm almost back on the scene. No, Nova is forced to retreat. We can at least grenade this. Oh, no, we can't. A little bit out of range. I'll take down No, not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. We're going to back up. And the enemy team gets the first tribute. And a kill on me, it looks like. Yeah, we were in the queue of Tychus there. Malfurion, despite being asked over and over and over and over and over by the friendly team, decided to stay bottom lane. So all of the enemy team were up in the top lane, and we only had 4 at any given time up there. We are going to be picking up Searing Attacks. So as I've been playing more and more Tychus, just trying to get through his talent gates and just trying to get more comfortable with the character because I'm not comfortable with the character, I've realized that he does not use a lot of mana. And one way you can utilize that mana is by picking up Searing Attacks. So Tychus already has the fastest auto attack speed in the entire game. No one even comes close. Maybe the Demon Hunter if you build her right, but no one really comes close. So with that attack speed, we can increase our basic attack damage for 5 seconds. Once our minigun is wound up, that's a ton of auto attacks that we're going to be getting 50% more damage out of. That also coincides with the Vampiric Assault, or whatever it's called, the healing ability from our auto attacks. So when we use these Searing Attacks, we're going to be getting healed for more as well. So we need to interrupt that. I fucked up. Oh, damn it. So that's my plan. Whether or not we'll be able to utilize it very well remains to be seen. Looks like there's a team fight going on up here. There was a tribute up there that I completely missed because I was talking to myself. My bad, guys. I'm good at this game, I promise. Alright, we are not going to fight an Odin. We're going to be disengaging from this. Although, if we do have the help of the friendly team, I wouldn't mind doing it. The Locust Swarm coming out from Anubarak is going to sustain him. So I need to be careful about how we're engaging in this. I'm just going to auto-attack these to try to get some health back. Malfurion's bitching about something. I don't know what. I have a golem down here, but it's okay. So not only does he ignore chat, but he's also passive-aggressive when he realizes that there is chat. That's good. That's a pretty standard team member, I would say. Going to interrupt the queue of the enemy Tychus, and we're going to recall. Passive-aggressive much? Alright, heading to bottom. We're going to help out with this tribute. My head's in the game. I was trying to explain all the nuances of Tychus that I understood. I think we've gone through all of them, so I can focus on winning this game now. Don't you worry. We are in it to win it. Going in for the tribute. Anubarak for the enemy team is going to be engaging. We'll just hit him with a grenade and slow him down with our Q. He is going to try to escape. A good ultimate from Nova is going to pick up the kill on the enemy Anubarak. And looks like Malfurion was in a good spot to pick up that tribute very, very quickly. So that's 2 tributes for our team, 1 for the enemy team. Once we hit 3, we will curse the enemy team, and hopefully we can press that advantage if we get it at a good time. As of right now, we have our Sonya going against Gazlo up in the top lane, Nova on her way up to help, Zagara using her Nidus Worm to help as well. They have changed how the Nidus Worm works. You can lay it down wherever you have vision, which I think is a fantastic change. We are going to be picking up Giant Killer. Giant Killer is going to increase our auto attacks based on percentage health of the enemy we're going up against. So, oh, it looks like they are getting this golem. I'll head up there. No, I won't. I don't want to head up when they have vision of me. So I'm just going to sit here like nothing's going on at all. Dodge the grenade. Get the sippy cup. He's going to get in the Odin, and we'll just casually walk out of here. All right, now that they've pushed me back, We do unfortunately have to go to this tribute. Looks like they might be, yeah, they're covering that escape. So I'm going to have to go the long way. On my way. Just taking the long way, I'm sorry. Taking the long way. We're going to get this tribute. The enemy team now going to that tribute as well. Once I get there, I'm going to lay down my laser drill, which is the ultimate I picked up. Just going to lay this bitch down right here. And get the fuck out of the way. Fuck. We do die to the enemy Tychus. Our laser drill is doing really good work on the enemy Sergeant Hammer, who repositioned. Very good positioning there from Sergeant Hammer. And we do pick up the kill on the enemy Tychus down at the bottom of the screen. Nova re-engaging on Jim Raynor is going to take him down. And we look like we're in a pretty decent spot to get this tribute again. Sergeant Hammer, still with very good positioning on the other side of this wall, is going to stop Malfurion. Anubarak, trying to re-engage as well, is forced to burrow away from the damage of Nova. Moonfire's coming out from Malfurion. May finish off Anubarak here. One auto attack from Nova will do it. Now, Nova picked up the talent that slows down her auto attacks by like 3 times, but makes them hit significantly harder. So if you ever see this Nova not auto attacking, that's why. It has such a long cooldown that she can literally go in stealth in between auto attacks. I know I'm not doing very well this game. I never claimed to be a good Tychus, but I do enjoy this build. I'm not a Tychus player. If you've seen previous episodes where I play Tychus, that should be very obvious. We can walk right up to these middle towers, though, and start doing some work. The team might need some help down here, but they're a little bit out of the way for me to get to. The silence coming out from Malfurion is going to burst down the enemy Tychus with the help of Nova there. And let's take this for the home team, shall we? Got out of that stun at the very last second. We're just walking in here with our Q, doing bonus damage to that Gazlowe, and we pushed back the enemy Sergeant Hammer. Now that we have this camp, I am going to pick up increased movement speed with the minigun when it's wound up. So as we're fighting things, it's going to be easier for us to chase stuff. We have a very large minion push in the middle lane. This is going to be pushing down the towers very, very, very aggressively. Go ahead and charge up our Q again, get that cleaving down everything in sight. So it took me, basically the concept behind Tychus is you have to choose when you want to use your Q. You do a ton of damage with your Q, it's a phenomenal ability, but you don't get any on-hit effects. So basically you need to move it when you're pursuing a kill, when you're trying to clear a wave, but when you need to heal, it's time to not use that. Unfortunately, I was in tower range. Fuck. I'm a little rusty, guys. We're getting back into the swing of things. I apologize that this is not the best gameplay from me. If you didn't watch the channel update, which I wouldn't be too surprised, basically my voice has been gone. Throat in general not doing well. I'm gonna go see a doctor about it soon, I think. Uh-oh. Looks like my team might get wiped here. The stun from Gazlowe is going to hit 3 people on the friendly team. Sonya very low on health, running towards the enemy Jim Raynor, who could have easily picked her off. Malfurion is going to die to the damage of the golem. Incoming passive aggressive. There you go. Did I call it or did I call it? Did I call it or did I call it? We're going to head up to the top lane. I'm going to help out with this night camp right here. I haven't been doing a ton in these team fights, I'm not going to lie. But we can at least help gain a little bit of map control. Again, our Q is going to cleave down this stuff. So essentially when you're playing Tychus, the biggest thing that helped me, this has not been my best game. I assure you I'm not always this bad. But the biggest thing that helped me was just understanding when to use the Q and when not to. Usually when people are running away, I don't think I ever finished this thought, so that's why I'm going over it again. People get really mad when I repeat myself in these videos for some reason. So when they're running away, you want to pursue with the Q. If they're pushing towards you and you need to back up, you can keep yourself safe a little bit longer by utilizing your Q as well, because you can back up and they'll just be in range of it. Let's go ahead and just throw down the mining drill. We can force him back. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm just going to leave, actually. We went a little deep. We went very deep. Plus, there's a tribute up, and I need to help my team secure it. So, we're just going to go help with that. This is the range of Sergeant Hammer here, so I'm in a shit spot. I don't think he noticed me. Anubarak is engaging on Nova there. And I'm going to be forced to make my way out of here. It looks like the enemy team did pick up a golem down in the bottom lane. Alright, so that's a tribute for them. Not the end of the world. They need one more to curse us. We're ahead on XP. The tribute does give XP. I don't know if it did that before or not, but it definitely does now. It looks like they're going to go for this golem here. Go ahead and confirm that. Malfurion here to help. Zagara coming in with that Nidus Worm. Go ahead and interrupt his... Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, he is going to get in the Odin. I'm going to try to stay at range with my Q and pursue. All right, hitting my 1 to increase my auto attack damage. And let's get in here, and we'll heal off of this golem. We'll finish it off. I'm body blocking Malfurion, so we'll just reposition there. Reposition again to get out of that golem route. Okay. We did all right there. We did all right there. They were pretty easy to predict where they were going there. Once again, this has not been my best game on Tychus. I've actually been playing him a little bit recently, and it's been going pretty well. This is a questionable play, though. I want to wait a few seconds. Malfurion, here we go, here we go, here we go. We're engaging. We're going to dash in. Uh-oh, the Hyperion coming out from Jim Raynor. Let's see if we can push him back with a grenade. Let's just drop down a mining laser right here. Be like, you know what, motherfucker? If you want me, you got to go through that. The damage from the mining laser, Nova, Sonya, and Malfurion is going to be more than enough to take care of Jim Raynor. All in all, oh, this is another reason I wanted to show you the skin. This is the mining laser with the Infested skin now. It looks really, really, really cool. Once we hit level 20, which we just did, speak of the devil, we'll get the upgrade to that, which makes the mining drill amazing, absolutely amazing. The range of it is just ridiculous. We were forced to recall to get some health back, but I am going to make my way over to that mercenary camp. Zagara is probably going to be able to kill it by the time I get there. Oh yeah, Zagara and Sonya together are easily going to be able to take that down. And all of a sudden, our team is looking like this is going to be the push to win it. It's a 5v4 right now. They don't have the help of Jim Raynor, so if we were to engage in a team fight right now, we would have a very distinct advantage. We're picking up one more mercenary camp. These are the top golems, or the top siege giants. They're going to be heading right into this fort. And we're splitting up a little bit. We definitely don't want to do that. Gazlo looking like he wants to take care of that mercenary camp. Definitely the right thing for Gazlo to do. We just really need... Oh, that could have been a good engagement there by the Barbarian, but she ended up hitting a beetle from a Nubarak. We need to go to this tribute. I'll ping that I'm on my way. It's unfortunate that we have to go to that tribute, but the enemy team does have 2. We can't let them get a 3rd. Not right now. Not when we have such commanding pressure against them right now. I'm just going to do my best to zone a Nubarak here. Sonya coming in for a little bit of help. And he messed up his escape with that burrow, and that's going to be a dead Nubarak. We could continue to get mercenaries, or we could continue to push. I'm more in favor of pushing at this point. Looks like Nova also agrees with me, is going to be backing me up here. I'm just going to cleave down this camp with my Q. I'm tempted to use the mining drill here to just power through this, but I think I'm going to wait. We'll just go in with a grenade and just auto attack for funsies. All right, here we go. Hit my active. We have searing attacks going right now. Jim Raynor out of position. Let's go in and attack him. We should be able to live through this just fine, especially with the help of Malfurion. Now we're going to use our... Oh, shit! That gigantic rocket coming from Sergeant Hammer across the wall was enough to take me down. I wasn't ready for that. I was not prepared, as Illidan would say. As Illidan would say, I was not prepared. A good Spear of the Ancients is going to re-engage Sonya on top of Tychus. A good ultimate from Nova is going to be dealing damage to 2 members of the enemy team. And we are still pushing down the enemy team, even though at the time we didn't have numbers advantage. The Odin coming out from the enemy Tychus is going to try to take down these 2 siege giants as fast as possible. And that, is, of course, is a decoy of Nova, not the real one. A new tribute spawns. The team, unfortunately, is going to be met with some resistance, I would imagine. Unless they kill this very quickly, they could be in a lot of trouble. Unless the enemy team is just at the point where they are too afraid to engage. The nuke coming out from the enemy Odin is going to force our team to reposition. The golem almost completely done. Are we going to cap it? Yes, we are. And we actually ended up getting the tribute as well. What the hell is this enemy team doing? A Nubarak jumping straight into the middle of all the action is going to get cleaved down by the entire team. Now, Jim Raynor Gazlowe forced to get the fuck out of town. It looks like Tychus also died in that engagement as well. I'm just going to head down the middle lane. I'm going to throw down my ultimate, and we'll see what we can do with that. Our ultimate is going to be able to focus down this tower so damn quickly, and we have a good 45 seconds where we're pretty much going to be free to do that. So here we go. Ultimate coming out. Whoopoosh. Hello, Gazlowe. We're just going to chase him down with our Q active. The mining drill also hitting him. This is going to be a dead Gazlowe. Going in with searing attacks on the enemy Sergeant Hammer. We're going to force her back as well. Uh-oh. Gazlowe looks like he got Resurgence, and that's going to be a win for the home team. So there you go. That's Tychus and his new skin. I know that wasn't the best game I've ever played. I definitely didn't show off my skill in that game, but I feel like my team did pretty well over, other than the miscommunication at the beginning of the game. So don't you guys worry. The daily quest is back. I was behind on my uploads. I'm going to knock out a few episodes today, voice permitting, and then I'll record a few episodes, every other day or something to make sure we don't fall behind, at least for the foreseeable future. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. In the next video, I'm going to be playing some Abathur, because I really, really like Abathur. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.